Hello, hello, all my naughty nimps, perverted pimps, and everybody else not sitting on a pillow. You've reached the flip side. How we doing today? Oh, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Ha ha! Hi, it's story time. Here about a month and a half ago, me and a veteran brother of mine left 8 Ball off 199. Went to go to another bar that was right there where 183 and 199 come together. It was kind of like a more of a Hispanic bar, but it was like a electric cowboy type bar, and it was pretty cool. Well, towards the end of the evening, I sit there and my army brother of mine said, "Hey, I'm ready to go," because my bike was parked over at 50/50. And I said, "Oh man, I'm good. I've got this Marine brother over here. He'll give me a ride." And of course, into the bar, 2 o'clock at night. He was quite inebriated. He couldn't give me a ride, so I start walking. And I start thumbing all the way up 199. I'm trying to get a ride. Got a knee that bothers me, some shit like that. So it was just me being a little bitchy boy, but my pussy was hurting walking. But regardless, I'm thumbing. All of a sudden, I see a Sampson Park cop, driving by, and right behind him is a Lake Worth cop, and they were both kind of bouncerish for the front of the bar that we were at, and I was like, "Hey, I need a ride." Well, he pulls over behind me, and he says, "Well, I got to check your ID." I said, "What you need to check my ID for? I didn't do anything wrong." I said, "I just need a ride over to 50/50 so I can go pick up my bike." He says, "No, I got to see your ID." I said, "Oh, shit. All right." So I gave him my passport, and he sat there and he goes, "Well, you got a warrant out of White Settlement for a Class B misdemeanor of destruction of property." I was like, "Oh, shit. I thought I'd taken care of that shit." So I was like, this was all like right when the whole pandemic began. I had an issue with I always have issues. I just don't have that letter T to go with my issues, so I got tissues to deal with my issues. But regardless, I said, "I got to take you in." I was like, "Man, it was White Settlement. You're Sampson Park." Yeah, it was a fucking misdemeanor bullshit. I said, "You ain't got to take me in for no shit. I'll go take care of it." "Nah, I got to take you in." So he took me over to Tarrant County Jail, the sheriff's jail. And I sit there and they brought me in, and that first sheriff's deputy sits there and he's going through my personal property. I said, "Hey, I got some military coins, some other coins, and I've got some paper bills in my wallet that are from different countries that I've killed people." I said, "If any of my shit comes up missing," because I've had issues where or either sheriff's deputies or police officers or some kind of shit have, quote unquote, had shit disappear that was mine when I was picked up. And so I said, "If any of my shit comes up missing, I'm going to start snapping necks, and I don't want to snap no necks." So that kind of pissed him off. So he put me up against the wall, starts checking me out, takes me into a room, makes me strip down naked. It's going to give me some kind of blanket to wear, not even the regular fucking police gear, the jail gear. And handcuffs me behind my back, takes me off, starts throwing me against some walls, takes me into a room where there's hardly anything, maybe like a 2-inch tall little concrete little pad, and throws me down on my face while I'm handcuffed behind me on my chest, comes from my back, starts slamming my head into the fucking concrete, over and over again. I'm turning my head one way, turning my head the other as much as I could. And I'm sitting there I'm laughing at him while he's doing it. And I said, "Hey," I said, "I feel like you're getting a hard on doing this shit, but you got a little bird penis." And I said, "Your mama's got a bigger dick than that. I found out yesterday." Oh, that pissed him off, of course, even more. And of course, I was bleeding from my face. I was cut open on my left eye, on the side of it, and then my right eyebrow I was bleeding. And they end up bringing some nurses, some JPS nurses in there looking at me and shit like that. And they end up putting me into a single tank for a week before they finally, when I said, "Hey, I need to get some of those kites. I need to write some stuff." And they said, "Well, how about we just go ahead and put you in regular population?" And I was like, that'll work. Because I still had to deal with that fucking bullshit. So that's part of the story. I'm going to keep going. We're at aisle 4. This is going to be a little bit longer than normal. Um, then I sit there and I told the judge, when I saw the judge, I said, I represent myself pro se. Judge didn't like it. He gave me a 1984 violation against my rights where he insisted and forced me to appoint an attorney for me. Well, shit happens. I've had judges in the past that violate my rights and think that they can do what they want to do to people and violate their rights. And it's not every judge, just like it's not every cop that's a piece of shit, just like it's not every politician that's a piece of shit. It's not every lawyer's are pieces of shits, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But every once in a while you get one. And that was one. So, all right, I get out. And I've been locked up for 3 weeks, and I went ahead and I pleaded out nolo contendere. I didn't plead guilty. I didn't plead innocent. I just pled nolo contendere, and with the attorney. And then I get out, and then I sit there, and thankfully I had my cash, I had my coins, I had my paper money, I had everything, which was good, and some extra cash for some odd known reason in my little thing that you put on your head. I don't know why my phone's beeping. Oh, somebody might have sent me a text. But regardless, I go to a bar, had some fun, had a drink, did some singing and karaoke and shit like that. And then I got over to that 7-Eleven and I needed a ride all the way down 199. That's where it's called Henderson right there. But I needed a ride. Found these two very nice young women that gave me a ride. Let me shut this down. I don't know if y'all see that or not. Come on, go away. All right. And they were nice enough to do it. I said, darlings, I said, one of them had picked up one of her, oh my gosh. One of them had picked up one of their friends who had just came out. And they gave me a ride all the way up to Lake Worth. I said, I'll buy y'all breakfast. And so I took them over, and I saw when we went by 199, my bike was there. It'd been there out front of that bar, that badass motherfucking bar, 50-50 on 199, where it's called 50-50 because half of it's Lake Worth and half of it's Sampson Park. But I saw it. I was so freaking happy that it didn't get stolen. It didn't get anything. It was still there where I had left it 3 weeks before. And so I took them, got them breakfast over at the Waffle House, and then they took me back and dropped me off. And then I went and I got some little special coins made in the same year for the owner operator, which is a friend of mine, Scott. He he owns and operates 50-50, and he was a Marine. He was also DOD, born the same year as me. So I got him a silver 50-cent piece made in 1970. Gave that to him as a gift, as a thank you. And then for the Army infantry, born in 84, I got him an 84 50-cent piece. It wasn't silver, but it was. I went over to the Fort Worth Coin Exchange and got those. I only spent like $20. I think 15 for one and 5 for the other. 15 for the silver 1970 and 5 for the 1984. And gave them as coins as thank you. And I do truly appreciate them and the other patrons that show up there that know me and gave an absolute fuck about me and made sure that my fucking bike didn't get stolen. Of course, he's got a camera system and he probably maintained and watched it. And look, some of them said, yeah, we thought about taking it to our house in our garage. Said, fuck, that'd have been great. I wouldn't have minded at all because you would have told me. But that's a story. That's a true story. Now I'm trying to get an attorney. The attorney that was representing me went to high school with a friend of his that's an attorney that likes to sue for fun, likes to sue people for money. And he's down in Austin. I'm trying to get him rocking and rolling on this. I'm going to sue the holy fuck out of them. I don't usually do that. I usually just take care of my issues. I go and find somebody and just beat the holy fuck out of them if they did that to me. But, I'm going to let this one slide a little bit. I'm going to see if I can't take them to court. Get the judge, get the lieutenant, get to the sheriff's deputy, get the sheriff, might as well get Tarrant County, sue the fuck out of Tarrant County. The only way they learn not to do these kind of things is if they have to spend a lot of money. And when they spend a lot of money, then they finally say, well, shit, We better not do that shit no more. So we better start setting up the program where we sit there and train properly, that you don't sit there just because somebody says something to let it to piss you off to the point where you sit there and assault somebody. And that's what it was. He fucking assaulted me. And he liked it too, because I swear to God, he had a hard dick while he was on my back, slamming my head into the fucking concrete. All right, I've used too many expletives today. We're at 10 and a half minutes, so-called. I do truly love each and every one of you. I hope y'all enjoy my true story. That's a factoid. That's absolutely happened. Oh, one more thing. My friends and family tried to get in contact with me because they didn't know where the fuck I was. They ended up calling hospitals. They ended up calling, especially, because my bike was parked right there at that bar for 3 weeks. They called Tarrant County Jail. They called all the jails. And, of course, Tarrant County refused to even admit that I was there. Interesting, huh? I think that's kind of interesting, that they sit there and simply refused or lied and said, oh, he's not here. I was there for fucking 3 weeks. Oh, well, shits and giggles. Hey, I do truly love each and every one of you. We're at 11 minutes. Got to get the hell out of here. All right, have a great day. Have an amazing day. I swear, this is the weather right here. This is camping weather. This is camping weather. You got to take your little chick or your little boyfriend or your girlfriend, whatever it is. Go take them out. Go camping. Go camp at a lake or something. Go find a nice lake. Do the little, when it gets cool and chilly at night, you do that snuggly, naughty. Wake up the next morning, put some coffee on the fire pit, make some breakfast, rack up your gear, and then take that girl or guy back over to their husband or wife and say, hey, next time, say, hey, I enjoyed that. I appreciate you letting me borrow them. Just let me know when you want me to do it again. That's a joke, of course. Hey, I do truly love each and every one of you. Truly and deeply I do. Carpe diem. Seize the day. Throw some little Samuel Jackson in the middle of it. Some little motherfucking carpe motherfucking diem. Seize the motherfucking day. I do truly love y'all. Each and every one of you. Peace. And as always, catch you on the flip side. Ow!